Hey, with some volume.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, or good morning, depending on where in the world you guys are watching That Balloon Show.
That's right. Today on That Balloon Show, we are celebrating milestones because every age is a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
We're creating balloon designs featuring Prima number balloons, from simple decor pieces to beautiful balloon gifts.
Easy to make, versatile, and always in demand. This one's all about numbers that makes people smile.
But before that,
There's this. Happy Wednesday!
yeah, you know we really do need to change that video up. Hello guys, I have literally just ran in the studio, had a microphone thrown at me, and I'm right here. I've been off visiting some Prima wholesalers in the north of England.
Get a cup of tea waiting for him though.
I do. I've got a cup of tea waiting for me in the workshop. So I'm going to run through. It's a bit of a surprise for me what we're doing as well, because I left yesterday morning and I haven't been back. So
It's always a surprise
let's
for
go
us.
and see what we've done.
You-
I'm going to go through there. I'll meet you there in a minute. If you're on the chat, if you have any messages, if you have any questions, chuck them in there. We'll do our best to answer each and every one of them.
Why not? I was catching my goofy look that I was doing the Yes, at least we've got some audio now because I almost forgot to put that on. But yes, welcome back. Happy Wednesday and all that good stuff. As we said, this is all about the numbers, milestones. Let me see where they are in the studio.
We're here. We're here. We're here. We're ready.
Well, we've got you.
Yes.
We've got me.
Yeah, and a smile.
We've got a Steph and,
And
a
a
smile.
smile.
We haven't got a mouse. Oh, no, it's come back.
Okay.
I was just stalling there because my mouse had gone completely, so I couldn't get the studio. And we're going to have a bit of that. Yep. Yep, remember?
Yeah.
Smile. We've got a Steph in the studio. She was going to be Keith stand-in, and she literally threw the mic off as Keith came back, but we insisted, you know what?
We
You
threw it
made-
back at her.
You made the effort, so stay. So here we go. Over to the studio.
Hello and welcome to the studio. And hola Luis, ¿cómo está usted? Bien. Okay, so how's everybody? We hope you've had a fantastic 2 weeks and you haven't missed us too much. You've been up to anything exciting? If you have, put it in the chat. If you've had any really cool balloon jobs, chuck them in the chat as well. Okay, Steph, can you say hi? Hi.
Oh, one second,
Yeah,
one second,
you've
one
got
second.
it, you've
Cut.
got-
1 second.
What's
Say,
that?
say it again.
Say hi. There you go. Yeah, just somebody in the chat's asking you to say hi. There we go. You got a fan. So there we go.
Steph's
yes,
mum.
it's not Steph's mum, but what? We're close. What are we doing today, Steph? Number designs. Yes, we've got some Prima numbers. So we've got the standard numbers that you see, but we also have some standing numbers. Different between standard numbers and standing numbers. We also have the small air-filled numbers that come pre-valved. They come in packs of 2 as well when you buy them, which is super cool on the smaller ones. And we have the larger ones. But everybody does number designs, right?
Why is that?
Because Steph, your voice went really low there.
Oh, why is that?
Everybody loves number designs. People like to celebrate milestones, whether it's a first birthday, a 21st birthday, a 30th birthday, or even mine, which is
That's
coming up
right,
next
Keith.
year. Next year, which is my 30th birthday next year.
Plus tax,
So-
people, plus tax.
Yes. So everybody likes to celebrate. I always find it quite funny when people go, yeah, you know, they're only 18 once and they're only 21 once. And it's like, in the rest of the ages, how many times are you that? Exactly. Remember, it's every birthday should be celebrated. So people like number designs. So what we can do is you can sell single numbers, and if that's what you do and that works for you, that's bonus, right? That's great for you guys. But what we like to do is maximize every sale when we possibly can. And that is by adding some latex with them, making them a bit more special, making them into a design that's self-stands, and a lot of occasions is air-filled only, no helium. So we do have a design there just behind Steph, which does include a helium bouquet too, and we also have one on this side which is including helium, but for the most part the designs are actually air-filled. So we're just going to go through some of the techniques rather than make everything. You've seen us do garland a million times, you've seen us do simple bases a million times, but what we want to do is go through just a couple of the little techniques that we've used. So the first one that we have as on this number 8 design are these precision bubbles. So how were these ones done, Steph? I put Steph on the... Steph doesn't like speaking on camera, so that's why we put Steph on the spot.
I think I just before we went live, if you give me that microphone, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, was that what
yes,
you... Yes,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
But you're here now.
No, all I'm doing is just talk through it. I'll happily do the balloons. You just say how you did this one.
Steph,
So
he was
Steph did
late.
this
Make
design.
him work. You tell him what he needs to do.
What colour is this? Baby pink from the Prima range. Oh, we got 2 different colours of pink. Ah, right, yes, okay. So we got baby pink on the bottom, ballet slipper just a little bit further up, and then we're going to go back to baby pink. Is that correct? And ballet slipper up here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do precision bubbles. Now, a lot of people struggle with precision bubbles. They go, I've seen it so many times. Got a weird noise there. Did you? Yeah.
It was one of you two, not me, just saying.
Yeah, no, there was just a weird, like, mouse squeaky kind of in the
Yeah,
background.
you cover that
noise.
up, it's fine.
Yeah. Tommy Squeaker. No, it really was. It wasn't me. Isn't that a song? So what I'm going to do is, instead of using ballet slipper, I'm going to use Kiss Me Pink, just because it's a little bit brighter and it makes it easier for you guys to see.
Just a word of warning, mind there, Keith. Steph did have a hand on the hip, so I don't know if you're in trouble already.
Yes, there is trouble. And we'll use a hand pump. We can't hear Steph.
You can't hear Steph. Okay, 1 second. Let's try something else.
You're not
One
muted,
second.
so you should be on. We can't hear Steph. It's because she's not talking, to be fair. Happy Wednesday, Danielle. Okay. So we're going to inflate the 260 a little bit and let some air out. Little Tommy Squeaker. And tie that off.
Say hi to everyone again, Steph. See if we've got some improved audio now.
Hi everyone.
No, you've got to say hi everyone again.
No. I might be.
You don't need
It's
to
not
look at
that. It's not that. The microphone's fine where it is. Just say
Okay.
hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
It's smile activated.
That's never going to happen.
Okay. Just do it one more time.
Hi everyone.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll just clip that and we'll use it every time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Once
every
we've got...
question.
You got a question?
No, for every question.
Oh, for every question. Hi, everyone. We've left a large part of it uninflated. The reason being happy Florida from Wednesday. I've been driving a while. Happy Wednesday from Florida. Happy Wednesday to you, EC. We can hear Steph now. Okay, no need to shout. Okay, right. What are we going to do? Come on, darling. We're going to do some precision bubbles, and the way that we do it is we take a small bubble, about 1 inch on there, and we give that a little bit of a twist. And we put 3 twists in. Can we zoom in any further onto this one, Tom?
We can, yeah. Give us a moment.
Yes, it's lovely to hear her. It is. She's going to be talking through the next line exclusively. I'm not going to talk at all. She's going to be, stop looking in shock.
No.
It's all right, it's fine. Okay.
Nothing.
Just a joke. It's good for morale. Okay.
Well, just to say, keep you in shot, Steph, so you have to
There we
stay
go.
smiling.
Come a bit closer.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. And remember to smile. Right. We have a precision bubble, and what we're going to do is we're going to make the next one. So, keeping hold of the first one and the last one, you can just keep on going, okay? So we put another one in there, and all you got to do is make sure that you hold the first one and the last one, and everything in between carries on. So we'll just do another bubble, and another bubble, and another bubble, and you can see the more bubbles that we are pushing on here, the further this pushes the air down here. So the more number of bubbles you've got to do, the longer the tail you have to leave before we start. So we're just going to keep going. give that a bit of a squeeze each time so that it makes it a little bit softer. And as you can see, we started with quite a lot and it's really running out very quickly. So we're already to the end. So you can see I didn't leave enough uninflated before we started. But the rule is that as long as you hold the first one and the last one, everything in between, and as long as you twist in the same direction each time, everything in between shouldn't fall out. Now, what we can do is to prove this is if I bring this round and just twist it and lock it, it means that they maintain each individual bubble without spinning out. If you have problems when you're doing them and you find that they are popping out, either you're not twisting enough, it's got to be at least a minimum of 3 turns, or you're letting go of the first and the last, or you've gone the wrong direction. That's what happens. Then what we do is once we make a chain of these, they're attached directly onto here with what we use?
I use dashes.
The U-glue dashes, yeah? So we use U-glue dashes just to attach them directly to the outside of the foil, and that worked fine. Did you need to treat them at all without pen?
I did.
Okay, so as we've shown in the last show, if you didn't see it, you need to go back and watch. We used a nail polish remover pen to remove a little bit of the print that's on there to get it to stick the best, so you get the best connection if you do it that way. Super.
Thank you.
First technique done. Get in, gone. Next technique.
Excellent.
The next technique we're going to cover is some simple stuff. So this is one of the standard numbers. So the standard numbers look great by themselves anyway, but we're going to we use a little bit of extra on. Oh, now you finish that off, yeah? No, but they can't see it. I mean, it's all right,
No,
it's fine.
I'll leave it
He's
there.
just going
Yeah.
to hide beside it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be a meme clearly of this show with the picture of Steph going, dying inside.
Yeah. Okay. So what did we do this time, Steph?
So just 2 bands,
2 bands.
yeah, and then the beading in the middle
Was one of
connected
them the
at the
Rolling
back.
Stones and the other the Beatles?
Yeah,
Was it not that kind of band?
no, not that kind of
Okay.
band.
Is it a rock band?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Queen.
It's Queen. Okay.
Yeah, so I just did the 2 bands first,
Yes.
left a big gap,
Uh-huh.
connected the beads, and then I wrapped them in at the back.
Okay, and so you've used some pinch twists at the back as well. Yeah, so if I take another one of our balloons on here, what we can do is we'll inflate this 260 so that it gives us a decent length. And because this is going to be a band, we don't need to leave a lot of it underinflated, yeah, because it's just going to wrap around. So we're going to start off with a pinch twist on here. So we do a small bubble and then twist that into a pinch twist, or also known as an ear twist. Then that comes all the way through the balloon, round to the back, and if I turn it around so you can see, then I can twist this around our pinch twist, and then make another pinch twist, and twist that together as well. Get rid of the excess. Can you hold that for us, please? Thank you. Boom. And then it means that we've got a band on there, and I can connect the next loop around there. So you can see how we've got 3 pinch twists, because it starts with a pinch twist, and it goes into there, around, and then leaves enough gap on this side for our precision bubbles. That's it in between. And then because the backs are connected, it already wants to stay together all the time. So as long as we pull that back in together like that, it holds those loops. Now I'm going to get rid of this pink one because we don't need it. There we go. And that's what we included a simple bouquet onto here, and we just tied it directly onto the back of this balloon, which becomes the weight. Now, that's all well and good, but if you do a bouquet that's going to start pulling it too far forward, because that is just a standing number that doesn't really have any weight, Smile.
Check.
It will want to tip further forward. So what you can do is you can actually cheat a little bit by making your bouquet on a very small, this is a sand weight, so it's filled with kiln dried sand or paver sand, and it's 2 5-inch balloons that are double stuffed. with some sand in. And that's more than enough to hold down a cluster of 3. And what we can do is we can tie our 3 balloons onto this bouquet and add it into the bottom, either in a connection or into a bouquet or wherever you can actually hide it, or just have it sitting behind it if it's not so easy to hide. So one of the things that we've done is we've been seeing a few of the videos that are out there, and we don't want to keep going through basics all the time, but we've seen that people have been doing bouquets and they kind of, I don't know, it's like they're missing some of the shortcuts that they could be taken, or some of the easier ways that's like they're making it a little bit harder than it needs to be. So what we want to do is, because we haven't done anything for a while like this, is we'll just quickly go through how we would make a bouquet.
We've also been asked a few questions as well recently, because I think helium's becoming a bit more abundant and more accessible. A lot of the people who've jumped in at the point where there was no helium and just been airfill only, this is all quite new to them.
So what I'm going to do is, normally we put this in a box. This is a roll of ribbon, but we've got this sizing box next to us anyway, so I can just pull it on there, and I'm going to do 3 ribbons the same size. The way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to catch the ribbon in a hand. I'm going to go all the way to a full length, and that's half. So once we go back again, that's 1. That's 1, 2, 3. I'm only going to do
Keith.
Sorry, ha ha ha. Now, obviously, if you did a 5 cluster, you can just do it 5 times. Or if you want to do it with 5 different color ribbons, you can put 5 in there at the same time and pull them all that way. Whichever way you want to do it, it makes it easier. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these ribbons so that the ends are together. Take a small length, and then I'm going to tie them with the neck of that 5-inch balloon so that they are sitting onto that weight. And just to make sure that it doesn't slide anywhere, because they could technically slide, I'm going to just tie it once and a second time. And then it means that we have our solid connection on there. If this is going to be visible, what I would do is I would also curl the ribbon. The ribbon already wants to curl in one direction anyway. So what I'm going to do is put the closed pair of scissors on there and then pull through there so that it makes a nice tight and curly ribbon. Isn't that right, Steph?
Yep.
Yep. I think you heard her. She's still there. She hasn't gone mute yet.
Nice coloured.
There's some nice colours. I didn't want nice colours.
Nice and bright.
Okay, like me?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. That was like a traffic light system you were going for there.
Almost. But
Okay, so you'll have seen over the years that we use various different measuring devices to make sure that our balloons are in exactly the right area. However, if you're doing a simple bouquet that's just going into the a simple cluster that's just being added into something, you don't always need to use the exact guide, and you can eyeball stuff. These for a gift would be high floated. If it wasn't a gift, if it was just for a decor piece, we wouldn't high float them because they would just last one day. But I'm not going to high float these ones. I'm just going to inflate them. So I'm going to use this machine over here, which is hidden by this design. I'll move that out of the way slightly. And we're moving over here onto helium. So for using helium, on this one, we're using the Precision Plus. So that allows us to inflate directly off the tank, foils on this end, latex or spheres, bubbles on the top end. And this is high pressure, this is low pressure. I'm just going to switch it on because I realise that it's not on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to inflate with a push down on this one. We haven't eyeball this one because what we prefer to do is actually work with a hose and a trigger valve, so I can inflate directly into a sizing box. But because we don't have that, what I'm going to have to do is...
we have it on this side.
Sorry? Oh, you have it on that side?
Yeah. I tell you now.
He was hiding it.
I'll do one
She's
on
hiding
here.
it from you.
I'm going to do this one on here. So I'm going to inflate this one just at 10 inches on here because I've got a handy sizing box that's 10 inches. There we go. That's 10 inches. And then I'm going to go back to the middle, Dom.
I'm coming. Oh, I went too far. There you go.
Standard.
I almost caught a smile up Steph.
There it happened. Ready, quick.
There we go.
We've got it on speed camera. Okay, so what I'm doing is I've decided how high I want the first one off the deck. I've put a little bit of a crease in there, and then I'm just tying this off. Now, this will float. It is only 10 inches on the width of this balloon, but it will still float for a few hours. You can see that generally what happens is the smaller you inflate the balloon, the longer the neck you leave, and that can become a little bit unsightly. So if you wanted to, you can trim that, hide it, so that it becomes more of a rounded balloon, which will still float.
It'll also extend your float time a little bit as well.
Yeah.
You can remove some weight.
So you get a nice rounded shape. I know in certain European countries this is more desirable rather than a traditional pear shape. The more rounded balloon is more desirable, so this helps you do that. So if I have a trigger valve on this side,
Ooh!
You do.
Can you handle the trigger?
I can handle the trigger.
Here we go, look. So now we have,
I'm going to move this over.
sorry, no, you don't need to, because
No.
we've got there. So we've got a trigger valve and we've got a 10-foot extension hose. So it means that the gas canister can be to one side, but I can work in the centre. So if we go back to the centre again, Dom. Here we go. So I can still work in the centre. I can work where I want to work. I'm not stuck to the tank, which is why we like these extension hoses. Yeah, it's a 10-foot extension hose from Premium Common. And then it also means is I can have my 10-inch sizen box towards me, and I can inflate it. No wastage. I don't overinflate it to the 10 inches. And then again, give that a bit of a push so that it gets that more of that rounded shape. So give that a twist, and then I set where I want my next one. Now I want my next one just as the curve's starting to come back up here, so that it kind of sits on top of the other one. So it goes up to there, and we chop off the neck again, extend that float time, and makes it a little bit tidier up there too. And then the last one will go red, because red ones go faster, like Ferrari.
Is that true?
100%. Everything that I say is 100% true or not true, depending on which way you want to look at things. Okay, so there we go.
Yep.
Thank you very much. And then squish that off. Tie that to here. So where we went there, we're going to do the same thing back on this side. So where the balloon's starting to curve itself back around again, we go down into there, and we tie it. Pull that now nice and tight in. Get rid of the excess of the neck, so it floats. Thank you for you.
Thank you.
I brought you a gift. And then that sits up under there like a cute bouquet. But you can see that the balloon is far more round than the normal traditional shape of the pear shape. But we need to trim the rest of the ribbons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a standardized system, standard measuring system, which I generally take everywhere I go. It's my arm. So
Happy smiles.
I generally carry a spare as well, yeah, on the other hand. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Right. So we go at the inside of our elbow.
That
and
just
we
lost 10 viewers.
cut it. And again, going with the curl that's already there, I gently put a little bit of a nice soft curl into there. And then we do the same with our orange balloon. What rhymes with orange?
Orange.
Orange. Orange. Did you say orange? Well, that's not. I mean, okay. Give me a word
Real
that rhymes with orange.
I don't know.
Like a real word, not like a made-up word from Deafland. Orange.
That's right.
It's not a word though, Steph. Door-hinge.
Orange.
Door-hinge.
Which also rhymes with orange.
That's right, with orange. Yeah, but needed to know that. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So we've got some nice soft curls, and what we can do is we can add this
I did it
into.
with that small one.
I'm going to add it into this small one.
Yeah.
Steph, you know what? I've had a great idea. We have this with woodhouse spears.
What a great idea, Keith.
Yeah. Could have probably done with some blue in the top, but so I'll probably add a fourth balloon just to bring a bit of blue off, and a fifth balloon with a bit of green as well. So that adds it all in. But then we already have this on a small weight. So what I can do is I can take one of the back areas, the opposite side from this, and then that can be tucked into the back so that it sits with the bouquet, but it pulls in with the rest of the design. Ah, lovely.
Lovely.
Yeah. Using our 16-inch, and how have you attached these?
Dashes again.
Dashes again? Yeah, you glue dashes again. Did you use what colour?
What?
They're all white, Keith.
All white, clear. Yeah, they're not an orange.
It'd be better with an orange.
It'll be better with an orange. Okay, with an orange. Any questions? No? Excellent. Okay, we'll move on. What else did we want to show them on here?
Just add a bouquet to the same stand as this one.
Okay,
think.
this one's the same thing. We just added a bouquet to it on the same stand.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is...
I need
I'm gonna
to zoom out so you can see the full thing. I think.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah,
making
what we
me
do is
work
we
now.
suggest that you have some...
Can you work?
we have some suggestion that you have a taller ceiling in here. But, more importantly, a nut lamp with a piece of pull-on screw with 4 ribbon and spools just ensure all rolls feed in the same direction. There we go. Thanks, Bonnie. In fact, this one has a nut lamp underneath it. And it has a short pole that runs up to here. And we've done some clusters of 4. But what are the 4 colours? Because I'm going to guess, right? Sandy beach.
Yes.
Ballet slipper.
Yep.
Terracotta?
No.
It's a
So close.
dusty rose. Nude.
Next one's Dusty Rose.
Dusty. That's what I was talking. No, this one, Dusty Rose.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
I can't see from
Yeah.
there.
Oh, sorry. This
Yeah,
one. Dusty
yeah,
Rose.
that one.
Yeah. And nude.
Mm,
French rose.
Yeah.
French rose.
You got it first time.
French
Got it.
rose
Tip of
and
your
dusty
tongue.
rose. See, perfect. Yeah. French rose, dusty rose, dusty bin. 3 to 1. Thanks, Steph.
No
Sandy
one's going to
beach
get that.
and ballet slipper. Yeah, if you got that, yeah, okay.
You're old
You're
and British.
and very British. Okay.
And then the only real difference with that bouquet is that we've got 3 at the same height.
Well, no, there's more of them.
This is true, yes.
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 They've also been inflated to 11 inches,
Yes.
and there's definitely more of them.
Definitely more of them.
Colours are different as well.
This is true. And we've got a number on the top.
And there's a foil. I mean, there's
Yeah.
quite a few, not the only difference, there's quite a few differences actually when you look at them.
One of the key
Compare
takeaways, though, is we're not scrambling for balloons off the ceiling because
No.
it's going straight onto the ribbon that's already tied onto a weight onto the design. So
Yes.
that's a real big win.
The way that we do this is that we take our ribbons and we're going to put 3 of the balloons at exactly the same height, and then another 3 that are exactly the same height. And of course, there's 2 different ways of doing it. There's one which is where we do our like the 6 ribbons or 7 in this case, and then we just create a mark and we put all of our first 3 balloons tied to that first mark. Then we go to our second mark and we tie the next 3 balloons. Then we add our third one to the top of that. If you prefer to work the other way, or if you use, some people use ceiling corrals and they inflate and they put them into the roof and things, it's all right for the individual ones, but if you're doing a lot of the same, it's not as quite as accurate, but not as accurate as using a template like this. But if you do it that way, you can inflate and tie your balloons separately to ribbons, then take 3 of them, pull them to the same height so that all the knots are together, and that's your first bouquet. You do the same with the second set, and then just get them to nestle into each other so that you have 6 balloons. And that's how you can create that way. But using a template is definitely the better way on that one. So, see where we were. What are we doing? We're going to do, I'll quickly go through them 3 balloons, yeah? We're doing it that way. We'll do it with, did you use, for those ones, did you use the 11-inch template on here?
That one here. We just went slightly smaller than that
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay.
because I don't think there was an 11.
There is not on that one.
No.
No. So we'll just take. Have you
Do you
got some
want-
balloons there?
I've got them colours. Do you want some different colours?
No, just do that so that you can see them. So 11 inch. Can I have 11-inch ballet slipper,
Yeah.
11-inch sandy beach, and French rose? I think that is.
Right. Are
Can
you?
I have them ones, please?
I'll see if I've got them.
Well,
Great
while
colour
you
choice.
see if you can do them, I will pull 3 ribbons. Okay, so just the same as we did before. There's 1, or if you're Spanish, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we'll take a small whiff in mango.
Colour coordination at its best, Keith.
Loves it, loves it. Okay. So I'm just tying this the same way as we did before. So tying the neck around there, then grabbing our 3 ribbons and tying them so that they can't slip. Because at the moment, this, if I pull a ribbon here, it will slide out of there, and we don't want to do that. So I'm just going to tie the 3 of them.
This is all work that can be done in advance as well.
You would have thought so, Dom. I mean, I've been away long enough.
I know. Just a hint. Keith, just a hint. TikTok, Steph.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if we're on TikTok, I think that's what he's saying. TikTok. Or Instagram, whichever one you preferred social media stream is. Okay, we've got cup of tea. Sorry. Cheers. Use this one.
I can't talk loudly. No, it's okay. After you.
Well, okay.
That was greatly
I'm
explained,
first.
Steph.
You, now you.
So what you were saying before, Steph, about that design?
I wasn't.
Anyway, okay. As Steph was thinking, I'm going to take these 3 ribbons over here. We'll take our first balloon. Can I have the one from the trigger valve? Thank you. It's like you read my
Mind.
sandwiches. That was a Frozen joke from several years ago. All right, let it go. 1! Ha 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 ha! And we're going to take, we've got a mark on here at 1. I've also got a mark on here at base. So we keep the base at the base, or the weight at the base, and then we go to the first one. We're going to take all of our 3 ribbons, and because they're all going to be at the same height, what I can do is take all of them and then fold them over, and it means that they all have, if we zoom right in there, Dom,
We can do that.
ready, and zoom. And zoom. So you can see that all 3 of them have a crease in them. We can do it this way, and we can, there we go, we can focus. So now it means that I can drop them because I know that my first balloon is going to be tied onto that crease point. And
We need
then,
books for you.
so that was Sandy Beach. Now we're going to zoom out again. Zoom. Zoom. I'll reverse zoom noise. And then we'll take this one to our 11 inches. And then I can see that my crease is sitting there. So I can just take that across there and put it across the neck and tie that off. And we have 2 at the same height. So this leaves our French rose. Okay, French rose. 11-inch balloon. Size to 11 inches this time. I'm just going to hold that a little bit further down. I was holding too high up. And my 3rd ribbon, even though it's fallen off, I can still see as I pull it along there is a crease, a very definite crease there. So I put that across there, put that onto the neck, pull that around and tie. And it means that now we have our 3 balloons at exactly the right height. I would take my next 3 ribbons and fold them at mark 2 and do exactly the same. Handy measuring device. Don't leave home without it.
I normally do all 3 of them at the same time.
You normally do all 3 of them at the same time?
That's just showing off.
Just like,
Wouldn't that be faster?
it would be faster.
So why are you doing it there?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't.
You do yours one at a time.
Yeah.
So I don't get the wrong one. There's a handy method of finding out.
You get
if you
6
put-
of them. There's an indicator. There's a key indicator if you've got the wrong ribbon. Yeah. Your balloons on the ceiling.
Too sorry. Best demo ever.
There we go. Ready to go. Gone. Easy as that. Then it means that this can just sit on the top of the bouquet. We don't even have to tie it in. It's perfect. It also means as well that if you deliver it on site, you can have your smaller parts already stacked up, bagged up in the back of the van, your bouquets, helium bouquets separate or done on site, depending on how long you need them to last. And then you can just throw them into the top and it's done. Generally what happens as well is that people want to leave with the bouquets so they can easily take that bouquet off and it leaves your floor standing bases and poles and bases and poles. Take away. And I think that's about everything, isn't it?
One
I mean-
takeaway.
What?
Question we
Well,
had
that
recently.
takeaway. Yes.
Someone asked about the trigger valve. They couldn't find that particular item because they didn't realise it was a separate part to the 10-foot extension.
Ah, okay. So if you pass the trigger valve, please, or just the entire hose, switch it off, please. Right
Off.
tighty.
Right,
Yeah,
tighty.
there we go.
That's all. Yeah.
So, yeah, what Don was saying about there is that they were having a problem with the fact that the 10-foot extension hose doesn't actually come with trigger valve unless you buy the full kit. So, I'm just going to let the gas out because it's easier if you work that way. Yeah, it's gone. And then, I'm just making sure, and then this is a quick disconnect because you can also put a foil inflator on there. You can also do, there's a 60-40 that goes, there's various things. But this is a separate device and this is a trigger valve, this is what we're looking for, trigger valve. And then this bit is your quick disconnect. So just pull back on the ring and then push it. So that pulls back, pull back, push in, let go, and it's locked. Straight off. You can do it under pressure, which we'll show next. So if I put the pressure back on, under pressure. So,
Steph will show this bit.
but usually you'll get a pop come from this. So when I do this, there we go, there's the pop. And it's generally a little bit harder to reconnect, but you can do it under charge. So if you don't want to release it each time, you can. Absolutely fine.
And that one's a full tank as well, just for reference.
It is a full tank. There we go. But if you struggle with doing that while it's charged, just switch your tank off. Let it, you don't even have to let all of the gas out of this bit. Just give it a little bit. It just takes pressure down a touch, and you find it's much easier to do. Any other questions? Anybody in the chat? No? Steph, is there anything you want to add?
No.
You want to do a
thank
final
you.
message of the day?
No, thank you. I think I'm good.
No?
Said enough.
You said enough?
No bother.
To be honest, it's been hard to get a word in edgeways, to be fair. Well, so just as a thank you for like stepping in case I couldn't get back in time as well. I've made you.
Thank you.
I've made you this.
Thanks.
There we go.
Thank you.
That'll remind you of our time together.
Thanks,
For
Kate.
24 hours while them balloons last.
Yeah.
So
If
was
she
that
treated
the
them,
high
she could have them longer.
Oh, yes.
So it's on you. then,
Oh
Steph.
no, you don't want to treat them too much, Don. They expect too much. Right. So with that, I'm going to throw you back over to Dom in the pod, and you say bye bye, Steph.
Bye.
No, he said
Say
bye-bye,
bye-bye,
Steph.
Steph.
Bye-bye, Steph.
No, I mean just bye bye. Well, anyway, right. We'll try and train her. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't train Steph. So back to you, Dom.
Why, thank you. Excellent demo there, Steph. Plenty of smiles. That's what we love. Do you want me to turn your microphone off, Steph, as well? Keep
No,
you
put it on the background.
Yeah, we'll put it on live.
That makes no difference.
Yes.
Hiya.
Hi. Yes, we have been seeing quite a bit of helium coming back, which is great to see. So, sharing those sort of equipment and what's out there. I suppose an added thing on that as well, that 10-foot extension hose, there's a few variants of that as well. So the one we were using was for a screw-in style cylinder in the UK. depending on what country you're in, there's the right variant for your country.
Most of them screw in on. There's
Most,
Air
yeah.
products have the
Quick disconnect at both ends.
Yeah.
So we do that one in the premium common range. And then there's one extra one as well, which a lot of people don't use, which is it's called the digital extension hose, which is a 10-foot extension hose, but it's for anybody who uses any of the digital equipment like the dual split sizer.
Well, the duplicator 2, the smart size, are the dual split second
Yep. So that's got its own regulator already, and it allows you to tap into that as well to give you that extension hose for that manual work. And you can see straight away how much easier it is, watching how clumsy you can be.
But when you're working directly on the tank, it's so much harder.
It is. They're a
to
great
do
bit
it.
of kit, and they do
Yeah.
a very good job, but it's just more clumsy. Tank height, depending if you're using small tanks, large tanks. If you're working on site, you might have to lie it down or put it on a cradle or something. Just the ability to be at your height and easy to work with. That's why we love that 10-foot
Yeah,
extension hose.
it just works. You choose where you want to work rather than where you have to work, so it's
Yeah.
much better that
It's
way.
absolutely up there with our favourite piece of equipment.
It is. Don't leave home without it.
Yes,
It is time for us to say goodbye for now.
it is, yes.
You guys look after each other and have a great 2 weeks. If you can drop a like on this video, we would appreciate it. If you want to leave a comment too, even better.
Absolutely.
But we will see you in 2 weeks' time.
That's right. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye now.